Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? What's up, Zippy? Swag. So we got 4 people. Let's get this party started. Hopefully more people will join, and if they don't, then it'll just be us good kids. So I saw oh yes, I'll turn up. So can you hear me better? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, swag. I need to get an actual mic because I'm just using these like shitty cheap headphones. Um, and that's not going to work if I want to do this more often. I need to like legit get a decent mic. So I saw on the comment of my announcement for this that Zippy, you wanted me to do a buff Dobby. Question, do you want like buff as in like overly like beefy, or do you like want like just like normal, just got muscles? Because I can draw him like freakishly buff, sort of like Endeavor or whatever. Also, this is the first time I'm streaming on my new PC. Cause I was pulling up the settings for this stream when I was setting it up, and it's like, do you want to use the same ones as last time? And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. And then it's like, my description for it was, let's end off 2022 with a bang. So I haven't fucking done this since 2022, and I think that's a little scary. So let's get started with Buff Dobby. Let's do him with a little attitude, make him a little smaller. So this is using my new PC. I had to like download everything, all the program stuff to stream, and like update my drawing program and everything. So I was ready for this today, and I had to download all my new like all my brushes, and I spent like probably like 45 minutes or actually organizing them. On all my other devices, my brushes are not organized whatsoever. So while I'm drawing normal Dobby, if anybody else has any suggestions, go ahead and drop them in, and I'll make note of that. Make him more like, what are you looking at? So I don't know if anybody here follows me on Instagram. I think most of you probably do. And I've been posting about like the newest animatic that I'm actually starting. And I'm making Dobby buff, and I guess if he turns out sexy, then he turns out sexy. I don't usually like intentionally draw characters like to like for make sex appeal, but if it happens, it happens, I guess. So my newest animatic is for Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, or Modao Zushi, and I probably pronounced that wrong. Currently, I'm trying to learn Mandarin because, one, got into all these novels, and two, I have a friend who speaks it, and I want to speak it with her. We can shit talk at work without our coworkers knowing what we're saying. Which I hope you guys will like the new animatic because it's been rotating in my head for a while. Yes, the two immortal gay guys. That's pretty much the description for any of the novels I'm into. Love those guys. And so Silly Guy, I don't even think I finished like season 6 honestly because I've been so busy with work, and like I don't know, I've been kind of disappointed with the like animation of my hero for the past few seasons because it just feels like it's just like the style just doesn't encapsulate like Horikoshi's art as much as it should. Like his art is gorgeous and it just feels like they dropped the ball on making the animation look good. But I have been like more or less keeping up with the manga, mostly in the leaks that get posted like weekly. But I won't talk about spoilers or anything. But yeah, I don't even think I got in the anime watched up to the point where Dabi revealed himself. I think I just watched clips of that, which is not good. I need to catch up because everybody's like been talking obviously and wants to watch the or is watching the anime, and because I've kind of stepped back from the fandom a little bit since getting into like Genshin and especially into like the novels that I've been reading, but I need to get back into that. Let's do his hair. Hair is a little more on the fluffy side. I accidentally made it a little too Toya fluffy. Endeavor making a barbecue. Okay, cool. Barbecue Endeavor. Is he actually using like a grill or a barbecue, or is he just like cooking it like on his arms or on his chest or something? Oh, I forgot where all Dabi's scars are. You'd think I'd have it down pat, but I usually draw him in his full like get up. Also, congrats on you on having a dream with fictional characters. I almost never have dreams with fictional characters. My dreams are always like just weird character or people from my life, or even like people I don't even know, like just random ass faces. And it's like, if I'm going to dream, like at least have it be something cool and unique, and like let me see my fictional characters in real life. Don't make me like just see normal people. Like the plots themselves are pretty intense. It's just the characters could use improvement. I think I've had like probably like 2 dreams that have fictional characters in it, and one was Dave Sprite from Homestuck, where he was like teaching me how to fly. And 2, who was it? I want. Oh, I have no clue who the other one was, but I know it might have been a character from Maximum Ride. Had a dream your sister. Hair bleach. Ew. Ew. My latest dream was that I got my new apartment, and I suck at drawing. Freaking, I need to work on drawing musculature and like everything, because I can get as much as like the basics, and then from there it's just like nothing. So my latest dream was basically I got a new apartment, but people were like touring it. Like as if it was the showroom instead of the apartment that I was living in. Um, and it sucked because I kept getting so mad because people were like touching my shit, and it's like, stop touching my stuff. Because I have a really big thing with like, don't touch my stuff. I get very like upset if people touch my stuff without asking. Um, and that's exactly what people were doing in the dream. And also they were just kind of like walking around in my home. So Maximum Ride is basically, it was a book series like in the early 2000s by James Patterson, and it basically was about these 6 kids who were basically like science experiments, and they had wings. um and that's kind of it. Like, that's what really like kickstarted my obsession with wings. I love drawing wings. Wings, my beloved. um ugh, this is not turning out great, but there, that's good enough for now. I'm not I'm not going to get too deep into the muscular type stuff. There's a semi-buff Dobby. I don't think he would ever actually be buff. This food deprived motherfucker. What should I draw next? Oh yeah, it was Endeavor barbecuing. I'm going to draw Endeavor. He's laying down with his big man boobies. And let's make Dobby a little smaller over there. Doop. Bye-bye. And then back to Endeavor. And they're cooking steak strips. And here's some veggies that they're cooking. Shh, because it's sizzling on his chest. What side is his scar on? Yeah, it's on this side. There he is. Character of my choice, skydiving. Okay. Now I gotta think of what character I should do skydiving. Ooh, do you like regularly skydive? Like, is this like a regular thing you do? Is it like your job, or is it just like a hobby thing? That's so cool. And then there's Shoto. Hell yeah, that's so cool. I don't know if I could skydive alone. I would more want to skydive like strapped to a professional where they know when to pull the string. Like, yeah, that's putting my life in the hands of somebody else, but I don't even trust my life in my own hands, so I haven't drawn My Hero in like a billion years. I've mostly been drawing like Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation and also Genshin. There, he's grilling. The only good use of his father. Okay, skydiving. Who should I do? I'm going to do Alhaitham and Kaveh from Genshin because they're probably my like favorite duo right now, and I'm going to do them kind of like chibi. Alhaitham's going to be like totally monotone phase, like nothing is phasing him, but on the inside he's like screaming. He's like holding everything in because he's so scared. But he just looks like he's like fine. I'm like trying to draw them at like weird angles. Yes, number one, best couple in Genshin Impact. Give me the, oh my god, they were roommates. There he is, his little arms out. There's his little legs, his little feet. Perspective. He's just like T-posing in the air. Meanwhile, here's Kaveh. Kaveh's not having a good time. Crying. Curled up in a ball, which is not good if you're skydiving because that means you're going to fall faster. Gripping his little like backpack with the parachute. Here's the Alhaitham in his brain. Hair flipping up. Wee. Still wearing his headphones because the wind is very loud. But can you imagine if he lost it? So if I don't come to next stream, remember me. Godspeed. I want to do more like thrill like things, but I don't have the time. Like I love roller coasters and all that. It's just a matter of money and like having to take time off work and then also finding people who will do stuff with me. Because I love my friends, but most of my friends are more like not like thrill seekers. And I'm not really like a thrill seeker. I just like doing the occasional like fun, crazy thing. Doo doo doo. There's screaming Kaveh. There's his hair. And hi, welcome. Love Modao Zushi and My Hero. Hell yeah. I love like any animation. Oh, that reminds me, I started watching the anime Sign of Affection, and it's oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's like about a little like a deaf like lady, and she meets like this guy, and they like she has like a crush on him, and he's like trying to learn sign language so he can talk to her, and it's just very, very sweet. The animation is very pretty, and the character designs are awesome. It's very cute. There's Cafe and Al Hatham. Sky diving. And then down here you have like Tainari keeping an eye on them through binoculars. And then just like Sino. More like Air Hatham. Budumch. Because he would say a bad joke like that. Okay, so yeah, if anybody has any suggestions, go ahead and drop them in the chat now, and I'll make a note of them. If not, I'll just doodle. God damn it, I keep pressing cancel because I think because I usually use this program at work, and it's a Mac rather than Windows. Yeah, I can draw Shigaraki. What was I going to do? More like Air Hatham. Got him. Okay, Shigaraki will be over here. Need to look up a reference. So do you want like early My Hero Shigaraki where he has the short hair, or like long hair Shigaraki? It's a very important distinction. Start drawing and I'll just do like a little bust of him. I think he probably like skinny face. I don't draw him often, so I don't have like set like head canons for like face shape or like nose type or anything. Long hair, hell yeah. Season 6. All these pictures like that on Google have his hair like flying around like majestically. Okay. Give him sharp eyes. Does he even have eyebrows? Like in I don't think he has eyebrows in like his season 6 design. Yeah, that boy is eyebrowless. Tragic. Fine. Tomura marrying Spinner. Let's see. Let's give him sort of long, but smaller nose. And since he got a little buff, give it a little bit of that squaring at the bottom. Also, would you guys be interested if I started doing like more like Q&A speed paints, or like even if you have like a topic that you might want me to like talk about? Like I see other artists like doing speed paints and then they like talk about random stuff. If I did that, I would definitely need to get myself a new mic because this headphone situation would not cut it. Because like I mostly like making animatics. That's like the thing that I really want to do, but I want to like diversify like my content and try new things. But also, I have a full-time job that takes up most of my time, unfortunately. His crusty little lips. It looks a little weird. It's probably because I haven't done. I'm not like keeping a good eye. Kaya's choking on cigarette smoke. Yes. Okay, let me jot that down. Marrying Spinner. And then Kaya. Honestly, I imagine Kaya doesn't actually like smoke, and like maybe he's like trying to get information from somebody and they're smoking, trying to like join them on their smoke like break outside, and he's trying to smoke with them, but he keeps fucking coughing at every goddamn second. That's something weird. Shigaraki's hair. God damn it. I do that all the time where I forget to change my tool and I just like try to draw with the lasso tool. His hair is kind of like blocky. Let's do him with like his cool cape. Give him scar. I wish I should like find like royalty free music to like play while I draw, so I don't have to like fill up the space with like talking the whole time, because it is very hard to draw, like focus on drawing, but also try to make sure I'm not having awkward silences. And like I want to play like actual music, but you know, copyright and everything, and I want these streams to be like monetizable. I can just start singing songs. Would that would probably still catch the algorithm or whatever. Yeah, jobs suck. Working full time sucks. Like I literally get home at like 5:30 and then I play, so I eat dinner and I'm usually done by like 6. Here, Shiggy. Beloved. Okay, and now Shiggy marrying Spinner. I'm just going to do that as a little chibi doodle. So I'm usually done finishing eating dinner by like 6, and then I play Honkai Star Rail, and I usually just do my dailies, and then I play Genshin and usually just do my dailies, and then I'm usually done by like 8, and then I get off, I watch my YouTube, play whatever games, and then doodle for like 2 hours, and then I'm very strict with myself of going to bed at 10 o'clock because I need a lot of sleep. I'm like a cat. I need all the sleep I can get, and if I don't get it, I'm literally a zombie. What was I going to look up? Spinner. Let's give him a little bit of a snoot. So like I usually after work I only have like an hour or two to actually work on personal projects. And like most of my time has been spent on the work I'm doing for a zine I'm like participating in, that I can't really talk about the details, obviously, which is great, but also I have so many works in progress that I want to finish. But it's like I'm either too tired to, or I have other more pressing things. Doing this kind of makes Spinner look like Ninja Turtle. He's blushing. And then I'm going to do it tied in a little bow. Cute. Because he's getting married. And then his hair. I've never drawn Spinner before. I'm not usually like very good at drawing non-human characters. Because I've also tried to draw like the like the actual Ninja Turtles, because I love Ninja Turtles, but I can never get it right. Like it just looks weird. So I did like human headcanons, but I'm not like completely sold on my human designs. He's holding flowers. And he's in a little tux. And then here's Shiggy, also holding flowers. And he's in a beautiful, beautiful dress. Honestly, the way I'm drawing Shiggy's long hair is pretty much the exact same way I draw Aizawa's hair. Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum. And Dobby is the flower girl, obviously. There, beautiful. A wedding for the ages. And now it was Kaya choking on cigarette smoke. Now I'm like imagining him and like D-Luke picked up smoking or something while he was in Sneznaya. And so like D-Luke's like smoking and Kaya's just like like just dying. This will be D-Luke. I love Rag Bros content is probably my second like favorite like content pair that I like seek out. Like I love reading like Rag Bros fics. I do not ship them, and I do think shipping them is a little weird because they're brothers, but I mean, to each their own. One sec. Do do do. Sorry. Later today, I'm going to go. There's a Asian food fest in the city I'm in, and obviously I want to go because there's going to be some good ass food there. I should have ate a smaller breakfast. I had like this ginormous bagel from work yesterday that I put peanut butter on. But I should have eaten lighter so I could go on an empty stomach. Oh yes, Wingxian. Yes, that's on the list. any particular situation you want these beloved boys to be in, because I'll happily draw whatever. There's D-Luke. I always forget what D-Luke's hair looks like. I feel so bad. It's like I draw all these characters so often, but then the moment that I'm not drawing them, their designs go out of my brain. It's like, wait, what the fuck does this guy look like? Like, I feel so envious of, like, artists who don't have to have references up all the time, because I have the worst memory when it comes to shit like this. Even my own OCs, it's like I probably change the design over and over and over. Because one, I can't make up my mind. And two, I just... yeah, I change my mind on their designs, and then I forget what I actually gave them, and then I add more little, like, new aspects. Smoking's bad for you, D-Luke. He's holding it with his little fingers, because he's cool like that. He lights it with his own, with his flame. He probably had a great 420. That's totally wrong. And then here's Kaya. Just fucking dying. No, his eyes need to be closed. That's what he sounds like. Oh wait, he has an eye patch. See, this is what I'm talking about. I always forget that what they fucking look like. That's like his main design aspect, is his fucking eye patch. Wait, there's D-Luke's fluffy ponytail. I should actually make like a Rag Bros animatic for the angst. Love some good angst. I think my upcoming animatic will have a little bit of angst. Well, it's kind of a lot of bit of angst because of the song. Power and Denji from Chainsaw Man, absolutely. There we go. Cough, cough. Pain. I'm drawing a little venti here. He's giving us a little tidbit. Draw his little stupid hat. Smoking kills. D-Luke. Now I want to draw like fake drug PSAs with like Mondstadt characters, or like just Genshin characters in general. Okay, next page. Good job, guys. We filled up a page. Next is Wangxian. One sec. Okay. Let's see. What scenario should they be in? Let's do Kiddo Manjan and Kiddo Wei Wuxian, or Wei Ying, playing with bunnies. Lan Wangji is showing Wei Wuxian his bunnies. He's like kneeling very, very politely and showing off the little bunnies. Bunnies and wedding. Hell yeah. And then let me jot down the dingy and power. That is not a P. Wei Wuxian is like, oh my gosh, bunny. Can we eat it? Tasty? Do that. So I have watched the Donghua for Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, and I'm almost done with the live action version. So I still haven't watched or read the graphic novel or the webtoon or whatever, or the manhwa, which I really want to, because like obviously there's a lot more like censorship and stuff in the show, like obviously, because it's like I want to see these boys kiss. I'm like, yeah, obviously the novels had illustrations, but I want to read the graphic novel. I really want to read the Heaven's Official Blessing manhwa, because the artwork is so pretty. Here's little baby Len Zhen. I need to like learn how to properly say their names. Like I do my best, but now that I'm actually like learning Mandarin, I should like do it better. Get better. His ears are all red and he's blushing. He's having the time of his life. Can you tell by his expression? He is literally having the time of his life. That's what I love about Lam Wangji. He's my fave, and he's just like so cute. Like I love drunk him. It's so funny. Like the first time that happened in the novel, I was like laughing out loud. And even in the live action they do it so funny. It's so like campy and silly. I'm not gonna actually draw hands properly because hands are dumb. I should look up references for bunnies when I draw them, because every time I draw them they're just like this little like squishy round style, which I mean they kind of look like that. That's just like what bunnies look like. Hands are my worst nightmare, though. Since working at my job, I have gotten better at them, so there's one like bonus for my job, mostly because like I draw a lot of hands. Do his little bun. I'm actually working on a comic, so you guys get the inside scoop of one of my works in progress, and it's teen Lan Wangji, and he's like, it says like, I do not Lan Wangji does not struggle with gay thoughts, and then it's like what he actually struggles with is who these gay thoughts are for, and then you see like Wei Wuxian in the background being a menace. Because that's the problem here. Do his little kneeling. The proportions are so off, but that's okay. We vibin'. Do his little outfit that is probably not accurate because I'm not looking at a reference. I'm kind of just doing this from memory. Little clouds. Doo-doo. So these two characters is Lan Wangji, and then it's Wei Wu Xian. And Lan Wangji is basically from like this sect, this cultivation sect where they have a lot of rules and it's kind of like really uptight. So he's like this star golden child who's always following the rules and everything. Meanwhile, Wei Wuxian is like ADHD boy, like can't sit still, but he's very, very like smart and like clever, but of course he's a menace to society and a lot of things go down. Not to like get into spoiler territory, but like people ostracize him. It's no good. I'll do little sparkles in Wang Ji's eyes too, because he's happy too. I accidentally did the chibi face proportions instead of like a normal like child proportion face. He needs a chin. It can't just be a little squishy. I really want to actually clean this one up when it's done. Webtoon named Nevermore. Can you draw Annabelle Lee? I can write that down. I've never heard of that before, but I will write that down. Annabelle Lee. What's it about? Because I'm always down to like see new media and stuff, though I'm like in the process of watching like several different anime and watching different like shows and reading books. So I probably shouldn't get into anything new right now, because right now I'm actually reading a webtoon called Jungle Juice, which is pretty fun. I like the art in it, though it can be a little too airbrushed finish kind of look at times. I still like it. His face looks weird. I think I made his eyes too big because I was doing it in chibi proportions. Yeah, Wei Wuxian is looking a little weird, but that's okay. If I actually do like clean up this sketch, I'll make sure they look right. Do a little nubby hands. When I was younger, I would literally just draw like arm and then like nub for hands. Like I wouldn't even try, which is not good. You should always try, even if it looks bad. It's about like trying and failing rather than not trying at all. There's your inspirational, motivational quote of the day. So Jungle Juice is about like basically this people get bug like attributes because of this bug spray that they use to kill a bug, but they kind of get their DNA gets like mixed up with the bug they were trying to kill. So like the main character guy, he has like dragonfly wings, which is really cool. And basically they go to this like place called what's it called? It's basically sort of like a little secret bug person society. But he really wants to turn back to human, which I don't know why. If I had freaking wings, I would be using those all the time. I don't care if people would think I'm a freak. Like, they're just jealous that I can fly and they can't. Like, legit. Damn it, I keep pressing cancel. Okay. Do his little outfit. I'm probably drawing this really weird, but because I'm not really thinking about how his little robes would lay. But there's little... It looks weird, but good enough for now. Now let's do wedding. Let me move her up a little bit. God damn it. Let me point so people aren't like, is that Annabelle Lee? So let's do a little wedding. I'm going to do little chibi wedding like I did for Shiggy and Spinner. And Lamwanji is the one who's in the dress because he would rock it. Because he is gorgeous. And also I just think that anybody who's drawing them getting married would draw Wei Wuxian in the dress, and I want to be different. Again, Lanwanji is having the time of his life. And so is Wei Wuxian. I've seen people actually draw them in like traditional like Chinese like wedding outfits, and I want to do that. I just need to do like the research to make sure I'm doing it correct, and I'm not just like drawing whatever the hell. But I'm just going to do them in like Western style, like wedding get up. My king. Damn it. I need to do these live streams like more actually on a schedule so I can have like a regular like amount of people like join. But like that's the thing with a lot of like YouTube things is it's like you get the engagement and you get like everything if you do things regularly, which I don't. Huh? And I should. Or well, I don't necessarily should, because again, this isn't like full time. This is just for fun, but and I really only make like art and stuff when I have the time. Though a lot of the time I have downtime at work, and that's usually when I'm working on my animatics. No, you guys are enough. I just, you know how it is. You want like as many people as possible to be able to like join and participate and have the chat freaking going crazy. Though it would be hard. I probably would have to like get like actual moderators to like keep track of requests, because already today like I am not doing a good job of glancing at the chat, even though I have it right on my screen in front of my face. Though I am like fully locked in on drawing these beautiful drawings. G is holding lotus roots instead of flowers. Beautiful. Bum bum ba-dum, ba-dum da-da. Da 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 da. Beautiful. AUN is their flower kid. Or should it be Jinling? It should be Jinling. There they are. Yay. Okay, and then Denji and Power, and then I'll do Annabelle Lee. I'm gonna just do like the heads of Denji and Power, which I haven't drawn them actually ever. I like the anime. It's fun. Though it's so gory. Oh yeah, like literally in the novels, Lan Wangji and Wei Wuxian, like they legit like get married. Like it's canon that they are a married couple, and like the whole cultivation world is like staring at them because they are openly like in love with each other. Oh, I love the Angel Devil. I want to see more. I should read the manga, because apparently it gets a little dark, but I mean it's already like dark and gory and stuff. Let's do Denji. Sticking his tongue out. Yeah. This isn't like the most expressive like thing because I'm doing it so fast. I want to read a lot of different mangas. So actually at my work, we have like a little book club and we all put in suggestions. And one of my suggestions was Land of the Lustrous. And that's the actual book we're reading for book club. And it's really weird, like, because like my coworkers are, you know, like normal, like coworker type people, and it's like talking about, I was showing one of them like how to actually read the panels, and it's like it's weird having this shared experience with like quote unquote like normies. Though I'm not complaining. I'm so excited for the actual meeting because we're also making pancakes. Do his little cord. He has his shirt unbuttoned. That's why the cord is out. Doo-doo. The animation was so pretty in Chainsaw Man, and I loved how like every episode ending was like animated differently. It was so good. Doo-doo. There's Denji, and then Power. I like Power. She's like just like weird girl. I need to just like doodle more. I don't doodle a lot. Let's see. I want to like cross eyes basically. She's screaming to bow down to me, humans. I am powerful. I am power. Literally. Stupid humans. Do her little horns. I don't like how that smile looks. She's Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. I want to give her pointy ears. Why not? Which reminds me, have any of you been watching Dungeon Meshi? Or Delicious in Dungeon, whatever? I'm liking it. At first I was a little like iffy on it, but like everyone on Tumblr was going crazy over it, so it's like, okay, I'll give it a try. And I'm liking it. It's not like my favorite right now, but it's fun. I feel like all my people are turning out looking weird today, and it's probably just because I haven't like just freely drawn in a long time. Yeah, look at him. To my power. Oh, Promise Neverland is so good. Though I am still so salty about season 2. They just ugh. It's so sad because it's like I recommend that anime to people, but it's like I'm like, just watch season 1 and then read the manga, which I haven't even read the full manga yet. And it sucks that the season 2 just it was just so, the tone of the first season was just totally lost in the second season. And that's what sucks the most. Belly, Nevermore. Ooh, she's got like curly little hair. She's pretty. So is this webcomic like based off of Edgar Allan Poe, like the Nevermore? Let's see. Also, to anybody who's just joined the stream, I see there's a few more people here. Drop in a what's up in the chat. Don't be shy. We're all homies here. I'm bad at drawing like 3D eyelashes that aren't like just straight like just blobs of black that I can just continuously go over. What's up, Spice Cabinet? How many spices you got in there? Also, I really want to like actually buy the physical copies of the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation like manhwa, but at the same time I can just find it online, and I already have so many physical books. Like I have a whole shelf dedicated to the MXTX. I forget what her full name is, but that's the acronym of the author, like her 3 series: Scum Villain, Grandmaster, and then Heaven's Official Blessing. Which Scum Villain is really fun. That's a fun book. They made like an anime version, but it's only like the first like tiny portion of it, so it's like, and it's also like 3D, and it's not like good 3D. It's kind of just it looks like a video game cutscene. When I first saw like clips and screenshots from it, I legit thought that there was like just some like video game adaptation and that's what it was from. I didn't think that was the actual donghua for it. Do her hair, kind of like swoopy back. But she has little curlies. And Spice Cabinet, if you have any specific requests, let me know, cause after this one, I'm free for a new one, and I want to give everybody the chance to suggest something so that everybody can see what they want. Make this fun, as fun for everyone as it can. Do her little ringlet curls coming in. And also, if anybody here has played Star Rail, if they want to see any of those characters, let me know, because I would love to draw some, like Dr. Ratio or Aventurine or Sunday, because, you know, wings. There. Does that do Annabelle Lee justice? Did I do her justice? I hope so. Sometimes it's hard doing characters that I don't know of, because it's like I don't know their personality very well. So it's like, how do I draw them? What like expression, swag, killed it, got 100%, A+. What should, give me something really fast and really silly to put in this section, like little chibis or something. Come on, guys, let's come up with something. Surprise me, something fun, something weird, something silly. Good Kids Box, which is all of you. Everybody who's here, say hi so I can put you in the Good Kids Box. We got Zippy, we got Maria, we got Spice Cabinet. I don't know if you're here unless you say what's up. I see there's 8 people watching, but I only got 3 kids in the Good Kids Box. If you don't answer, you get put in the Bad Kids Box. Which, of course, if you don't answer, I don't know what your name is, so I can't put you in the Bad Kids Box, so I guess you win. There's our Good Kids Box. And Bad Kids Box. People who didn't answer. Angie face. Okay, let's fill up one more page. I know we've already been streaming for literally an hour. It's so crazy how fast the time flies when I do these. But maybe I could do like 2 big illustrations on here. So what should I do? Because I'll just do my own thing. Which would maybe be like Nouvelette. Dino trucks as humans? I don't know what those are. That might be a bigger ask than I have time to consider. Yeah, I don't know anything about these guys, so I don't think I can like succinctly do human designs. No! Maria! Just when I put in... Is it like the curse of being in the Good Kids Box? Is like you're in there and so something bad has to happen to you? And there's my stream. There's me. So... that happened to me when I was, I'm just going to doodle. So that happened to me when I was in college. I had a laptop that was about like 5 years old at that point. So it was already kind of like slow and on its way out of there. And so I was sitting down to eat breakfast, and unfortunately my coffee spilt on my keyboard. And so like I wiped it up and I was like, okay, everything is still working. I booted it up, was starting to watch YouTube, and then partially through watching YouTube, it just, my computer just froze and the YouTube video went like, and then it just like blue screened and said, please install hard drive. And so basically I just fucked up my entire computer, and that was when I was working on my thesis show, so it was like extra terrifying. I'm drawing Sino, by the way, just because I like drawing his nose. And like they're like, so here's a laptop to borrow. And basically I had finished my thesis show on a laptop that was borrowed from the tech lab. Which luckily I had all my thesis show stuff saved to an SD card, so it wasn't like completely deleted, which that would have sucked because that was the semester of my actual show, and I would have just completely broken down. Like I did cry like in there because I had stuff on that computer that just couldn't be salvaged. Oh, and then afterwards, like I took the computer apart and the lithium battery was bulging, so that wasn't good. Whenever I like drawing side profiles, but then I don't like drawing the hair because I end up covering like the nose and everything. So let's just pretend like airplanes in the night sky, like shooting stars. No. Okay, there we go. Done. There's a side profile of Sino. Let's do a Dobby because my little beloved. Oh shit! I took out my wrong. Let's just do a little chibi Dobby. So someone commissioned me to do a hero design for Dobby, and it's on my Instagram if you want to go look at it. But I really like how it turned out, and I want to do like more like hero design because I also have like my good timeline version of him, and in that version I have like it's evil Shoto, which I also have a design for, and in the evil Shoto design, I made him like not have his like left arm, so it's like he can't use his fire quirk or whatever. Cause ooh, angst. I like my good timeline Toya design because he has like a little ponytail, and I like drawing cute little ponytails. Though it is a little difficult because the design, I kind of gave it so his bangs kind of fall on one side, and if I draw him on the other perspective, it looks weird, unfortunately. So I might noodle with the design or just get better at drawing. You know how it is. Oh, when I drew Dobby earlier, I forgot the little staples under his mouth. They're very important. I've actually tried to write a fanfic with like villain Izuku and villain Shoto, but I have a clear idea for where I want to take the story. It's just like getting there. Like I've dropped a lot of my fanfics, unfortunately, because I just don't have time or motivation to finish them. But like I'm tempted to just like update it and be like, hey, so I'm probably not going to finish this fic, but this is how it would have ended. And it would have been really cool if I actually did it. but here we are. I am in the process of writing a like de-aged like babysitter Tainari fic where he has to babysit a de-aged Alhaitham Kaveh and Sino, which I think is pretty fun to write. I like that's like my favorite trope in fanfic is like where character gets turned into a kid and other characters have to like babysit, and it's just it leads to cute little fluffy funny scenarios. I like it. There's a little chibi dobby. Kill yourself. Some motivational words. Where do you all live? Are energy drinks banned? No, energy drinks aren't banned, but I don't even think I've ever actually, I've drank half a Red Bull before. I don't think it'd do anything for me. Like, I feel like the sugar would do more for me than the actual caffeine, and it would not be good for me. I tried it because I'm already, like, caffeine addicted. Like, I have my cup of coffee every day, and if I don't, I get a headache, which is not good, and I don't want to make it worse. See, this is me with my coffee. And the mug I drink from at home is it has Grumpy like the dwarf, because it was my grandpa's mug. There's me. Me with my coffee. Now I'm going to draw, who should I draw? I'll draw Dr. Ratio. I feel like Dr. Ratio would say the thing like that Scar would say from uh Lion King, and it's just the I'm surrounded by idiots. I mean, he already basically has voice lines like that. Where he's like, sorry, I don't talk to idiots, you freaking pleb. Do, do, do. I want to draw more like Star Rail stuff. Like I play the game, but I'm not like as into the lore and like everything as I am for Genshin. Like probably just because it's like newer and the lore is just different. But I want to get more into it. Like I started watching like theory videos about like what aeons are, and all that, and it's helped me sort of like understand more what's going on, because I think you kind of have to have a little bit of the context from Honkai Third to fully understand some of the stuff, especially with some of the newer like characters and where the like overall story might be heading. I think I made Dr. Ratio's eyes too big. Whatever, big anime eyes. Dr. Ratio is also saying kill yourself, but to Adventurine. And he means it affectionately. Also on YouTube, I want to do more shorts, but for the shorts, I want them to be more just like silly memes. And like, I don't know, it's hard. God damn it. It's hard to like go searching out for actual audio that to use, because for especially with like my normal animatics, it just comes up as like I'm just listening to a song and the animatic materializes in my brain. Like it's literally not a choice of what songs I do animatics for. Like I've had people before be like, "Hey, can you do an animatic to this song?" And I'm like, one, I don't take animatic requests because it's such time intensive. And two, I don't even choose the songs that go into my animatics. They choose me. And I kind of talk about like making animatics is almost like a curse, um, because it's like it's just stuck in my brain until I make it. Like nobody else can make the animatics in my brain except for me. And so it's like I guess I have to bring this into this world or I will be haunted by it forever. I literally have like a document of my animatic ideas that I keep track of them, and like I like highlight the ones that I'm actually working on and all that. But unfortunately, it's very difficult when I'm so busy at work and just so tired. But hopefully, like, because sometimes, a lot of the time, I choose like musical theater songs, and those songs are so long. Like, yeah, it's only like 4 minutes, but 4 minutes in terms of like making an animatic for is forever. Like, that would take me a billion years and so much labor. Like, the new one I'm doing to the song My R, like, that song is so, it's like 2.5 minutes. Like, that, it's going to be so easy. Done with the intro. There's only like 3 other little parts. It's like, thank goodness. Like, I think when I did Wallflower, for the like OC animatic, um, like that was a pretty long song, and that's one of the reasons it took so long. So for my animatic that I'm working on now, it'll be characters from it'll mostly be Wei Wuxian, but it'll have like the characters from this book. And I hope a lot of people like it. Like my non My Hero videos don't get as much traction and views, unfortunately. Um, but I hope people like like it, because I don't want to only have the same stuff on my channel all the time. Like I want it to be reflective of my like latest interests and fandoms. But it's hard when I know like certain fandoms will do a lot better. So I'm like creating for that versus creating for my own um, inspirations and interests. And yeah, I remember the first animatic that came out, the Sailor Song one, like that I made in like a manic frenzy in like 2 weeks, because I was just so like zeroed in. Like I think it was just after the Dobby reveal, and I like in 2 weeks I had that shit like done and posted because I was just such in a frenzy. Because that's why there's a lot of like inaccuracies with his backstory, because we hadn't even heard most of his backstory yet. Though I think I did pretty good at predicting some of the themes, so good job me. And honestly, it was wild when I posted that video, because I'd posted like a animatic work in progress before on my like personal channel that I won't share because it's personal. Um, but it only got like 100 views. So when I was posting the Sailor Song on the Double MB channel, I was like, okay, I'll get maybe a few hundred views and it'll maybe like 2 comments. It'll be fine. And then it like actually became successful, and like I was able to like monetize my channel, and like a bunch of people subscribed, and it's like, whoa, this is so weird. And um, and I'm very, very, very thankful for you guys for like watching my stuff and supporting me, and especially those of you who are here, like in the chat right now. Like, thank you for supporting me and being here with me. And even though I don't post regularly and I don't like have much other like fan interaction, I'm still very thankful for what I have. So thank you guys so very much. Even though doing the YouTube stuff does make doing taxes a little more complicated, unfortunately. But luckily, like, it's not too much, so it's not like too overly complicated. And I have like a tax person. If I had to do it on my own, I would just die. There's Dr. Ratio. Yeah, Maria started the meme because you wasn't it because you misspelled it in the chat one time? Okay. Let's do, I'll just do a little mini Mary down here. Yay. And then what should I do for my last little, like, I think I could fit a little chibi in here and then like a little, maybe a little silly little doodle in there. So what should I do for that to finish off this stream? One sec. Yay, I'm glad your laptop is working. I'm just going to do a little Xielian from Heaven's Official Blessing. With his half-eaten bun that he found on the ground. Shoto and Dabi, absolutely, I'll do that. Also, that one comic that I posted with like the like the table with the characters from these novels. I love people on Tumblr being like, "Wow, I love your correct opinions. It makes my self-esteem go straight up into the sky." Go and do a little Dabi and Shoto little chibi heads down here. Shoto's very confused. He doesn't know why they're down here. Can't forget his scar. little blushies. And let's do, so I would love to do like table at cons and stuff, because then I could announce on my channel, it's like, hey, I'm going to this con, and I could actually meet you guys in real life. But I need to actually like design prints and stickers and charms and stuff to actually sell. Dobby is annoyed to be down here. He's like, I want to go to bed. Which, same. I frequently just wake up like as if it's a work day, even on the weekends, and it sucks because I want to sleep in. I would like to be asleep, but one, my body is just like, okay, we're on a 9 to 5 workday schedule. Obviously, we need to wake up and go to work. And then also my cats are like, I need you to be awake so you can cuddle with me. One of my cats, Violet, she's very, very like needy. She's and very cuddly in the morning. She looks like this. There's her little nose. And her little, like, she's like a little Oreo cat, like a little tuxedo kitty, and she's very fat. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys for coming. This was fun, like literally almost like a 2-hour stream. Hopefully we can do this more regularly instead of once a year, and have a good time. And maybe I can even like try some challenges or even try to like paint something really, really fast. But thank you guys for joining, and thank you guys for liking and subscribing, and just enjoying my animatics and being here for my silly little things. I very, very much so appreciate it. So with that, I am going to, oh, if I can get to my screen. Thank you all so much. Love you guys. You are awesome. Even the people who like weren't in the chat, like, thank you for being here and tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.